What's up, guys? Sorry, I kind of posted the live a little late. I kind of forgot what day it was. Mohawk, Colleen, howdy, howdy. We've made it a whole nother week. It is Tuesday again. How the hell is everybody? I mean, was this? There we go. Colleen, thanks for the card. Nice. I left work directly to my dad's and grabbed his trailer, and Bobby and his boy helped me unload all the crap from his trailer, and it was a it was heavy. Had almost 1,900 pounds of debris from the yard and old crap that needed to be thrown out. My grandpa used to build cabinets and other carpentry shit, and we just don't. Deplorable unite. You know it. We always stick together. How goes it, JV? Oh, that's all right. I'm cool. I appreciate it. I have a spot beside my Christmas tree that I tape all the cards at that I get, through the months. Hey, Tom. Have you seen my latest video on the piece? What? So I have a 9mm socket, and I've used it a handful of times in my time, but no, I have to. Man, Jason, are you here? Remind me how to screen share. Let's see. I know how to do this. Where is it at? Hey, Dan. Share screen. Um, that one. Let's see. Funny thing, I made a short about the card from Colleen and Damien. I forgot to block out my address. Started getting weirdos asking stupid questions. I had to take it down. Damn it. Here we go. Where are you at? Where are you at? The heck? How did I not find you? Hmm. Let's try this. There. Listen. Okay. Go to channel. Customer says overheating. Seal will move. No, Tom, I don't see it. Love P.O. boxes, yeah. Did remember to cover your address. Three days, 9 hours ago. All right, videos. Oh, there it is. All right, so let me get back here. Where is it? Present or invite. Share screen. Okay. All right, here we go.
Working on getting the heater core out. Say the dash has to come apart.
Hey, Brooke. Congrats on your college, man. That's cool.
3 or 4 hours. Hope I remember all these bolts go.
I do that to everybody at work.
And they hide a bolt. Right there. That goes under your wiper assembly.
Still think you'd dream it. I know. I went and got my business management, and it felt like forever. I only did one course.
Quite a bit of work here yet to go.
Okay. And nitrous bottles. Hold up. Rob, I just emailed that recipe to you. Let me know if you read it. Cool. Thank you. That was probably a 6 or 8 hour, I would say. That's typically what they are. I think the Ron. Oh yeah, Ron did sneak in here. What's up, man? Dodge Journeys, I think, calls for only 6, and can do it pretty quick, along with the Caravans and the Rams and everything. Oh, I have it, old Mac. Bet your ass I'm gonna make it too. That sounds good as hell. Middle layer. Top with more sauerkraut. A cup of water. Boy, it's making my mouth water. Okay, awesome. Thank you. What the hell's everybody up to? We got a little bit of snow, not a whole bunch. We stayed clear up until Saturday, probably 2:30, I think. We got some snow and we only got like 3-4 inches maybe. Nothing like they predicted. They were thinking like anywhere from 4 to 8. And I think we got 3 in the worst part. Only in Dayton though. Surrounding, it got pretty deep. But Bobby was on it, dude. I put the transmission in the Impala Saturday, and Bobby he helped me with the transmission and then got the plow ready. And he was plowing the lot before he left. Dawn has fresh venison for you. Ooh, rain is coming. Hate to see all the flooding. Yeah. Yeah, I think Thursday we're supposed to have rain in 55. And with all the snow melting, it won't have anywhere to go, so it's going to flood. Labor on heater cord replacement and 71 scams 50. Yeah, Kings Island was closed all week. Yeah, all weekend. So my Camaro is only like 45 minutes. You do have to take the inner wheelhouse out on the right front, but other than that, it don't take long at all. What is that? Colleen, what in the hell is that? Somebody made something work. I know what that anchor is, but it doesn't belong there. What up, Dylan? Simplicity is the key. Who has a high-paying job where you are the main person who solves the problems and is hiring, asking for a friend? Yeah. Floodlights for a street sign. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Well, it works. Are you out of work, Dylan? Or are you just looking for another job? Oh. Any new swag? Needing some. NA. No, it doesn't. They push the damn wires in the joint. I saw that. I thought somebody jammed some rope in there to keep it from moving. It was so cold last week. The deer on the shoulder of the roads were trying to thumb a ride. Ah. Must be stick for my old PC. Burning bunt. What is that? We are working on some new merch. I hasn't worked in a year. We chased the short for 2 days. Oh crap. That sucks. I've been staying indoors and playing with the computers. Well, that's fair too. Weather's been kind of crappy. I haven't tried to go anywhere. I think we went to the store. That was it. Didn't really go anywhere else. Because it's too effing cold. Supporting your endeavors. That's right. Wish you could fit a car in here. Yeah. Uh, we had a bunch of weird jobs already this week. Oh, wait. That was last week. See, I did a motor in a Honda Monday. Tuesday, what the hell did I do? I don't think I did a whole lot Tuesday. Until I could fit a car in the basement, I swear he would bring it on in. Well, yeah. You know, I was going to land in DC. Huh. Anyone ever use one of those SATA data recovery things? So I got one and tried it and failed. So I have a friend of mine that his mom actually does it for him. So she did it for me. I mean, you just got to find the right person, and it's not a. I don't think it was a. I can't remember what brand it was, but pretty much it's better just to use another PC to pull it into yours, pull your info into it, and then dump it back on. Uh, that's the easiest way, other than having just a separate drive to do it. Ford Fiesta would fit through the door. A car will fit though through the French doors, but the length won't work unless it's a smart car. Well, they've been putting boost engines in those smart cars, so I mean, there is something to work on. Or stick one on the golf cart. I've always wanted to do that. For yeah, I've seen that happen. flag on my left. You talking about the Ouija board? Lifted up by the back bumper. Deadlifts and yaw behind the street. Was stronger back then, yeah. I've been cleaning up and moving things around, so it's kind of blocked a little bit. I have two laptops out the display card fried and the screen crashed. It was oh. Yeah, that is purposely missing the letter O. Dylan knew what it was. He wanted me to tell you that point. So, so there's a strategic thing to not have the letter O on a Ouija board, and that way the spirits can't say no. All kinds of stuff so that they can't try and to enter your house. So you can look it up. It'll actually Google it and you'll get a little more information on it. But it's it's supposed to keep you safer from the demons. Good to know. Yeah. There's actually a funny story behind all that, but there's actually O there. Brooke is jumping into the scene. Welcome, Brooke. She has been in the background. Now she is in the front line. That's right. But it's not actually missing the O. The weight bench is hiding the O. But you really can't see it, and I can't move it. So the weight bench is like perfectly hiding the O. Oh, they have, but just not that one. Yes, 9 days away. My dad said to stay away from Ouija boards or however it's spelled. Oh, yeah, you're good. I mean, you make it as dangerous as you want it. It doesn't happen. There's so many different variables you can have before anything bad happens, and I've never had one. So Ouija. It was actually called something else a long time ago before they said that. I can't remember what it was. What? I see the cat and Wendy are not available. Rumor has it they are cutting up some food. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Bobby went out a couple times. He shot at one, but he can't say 100% that he actually got it. He went looking, couldn't find anything. I think he ran across the blood trail, but lost it. Heading to bed. All right, girl. Good night. Live review at school. Have a good time. Roadkill's appreciated. Some not so much. What? Everything's gonna rock this shit, then I'll post out the same. Yeah, there's a couple roadkills we went to go pick up, and man, they were just soup. It wasn't even worth trying to pick up. So they just had it destroyed. Hoof to hoof 6-4 damage points credited. Yeah, it's hard to pick up roadkill that isn't severely damaged. Anyway, I did a timing cover gasket on a GM 1.4 liter, and for the life of me, I didn't think it took 6.5 hours to do that timing cover. Well, after pulling the timing cover, which didn't take long, I found that you have to remove the timing chain and guide and tensioner to take said gasket off engine. So it did take 6 hours. And it sucked. The gasket was so hard, it was so brittle that it was leaking oil everywhere. It's all hamburger at that point. No, it was worse than hamburger, dude. It was applesauce. So I did that Thursday. Did a couple other small jobs today. So other than the engine and actually two engines, I did a Kia Soul Friday, I pulled it in at like 10 o'clock, and at 2:30, 3 o'clock, it was blowing smoke. So they picked it up at like 4:45, happy as can be. It's so nice, these new engines that they're coming from Kia and Hyundai. They new description. I can appreciate that. um, this engine showed up with the valve cover, the water pump pulley, the balancer, the oil pan. I mean, it was everything. And I threw the alternator on it, the tensioner, and the flex plate, and dropped it in. Loved it. I did have to use the coils, but it already came with spark plugs too. This engine's 100% new from Kia. It was in a 21 Soul, I think. Plastic camshafts yet? No, not yet. I hope to God they don't do that kind of shit. They're making all kinds of other plastic crap, but I don't think they'll ever do that. They did make the camshafts, the tubes, and then press the lobes onto the tubes for camshafts, and that failed. Same thing with the reluctor wheels, the tone wheels for the cam sensors. Those are cracking and spinning and throwing everything off kilter. So water pumping pillars too. Yeah, but the plastic ones are holding up okay. Something to be left alone, I agree. Hey, Vic. How are you all? Just got back to the house tonight. Starting back to work tomorrow. Hell yeah. I assume you got the house done. I haven't heard from you in a while. I have to find out where Will is coming from. My wife's 21 Ford Edge. Is it the 3.5 or the 4-cylinder? If it's a 3.5 Edge, there's a oil galley plug in the back side of the engine block just above the crank, and they're pouring out the threads. It's been a rough week running more power in the house tomorrow and getting some actual work done. Cool. At least it's warming up a little bit. So I take it you don't have heat in the house yet? Colleen knows how bad it's been. Damn, man. You think it's from the front of the engine? Okay. Other than the timing cover and valve cover is the only thing you could leak oil in that one. Because the whole front cover has to come off to do the water pump and timing chain on that. Only thing, everything behind that blue oval on the front is the problem. I mean, they've made some mistakes, and not my car. Um, but yeah, they've made some mistakes on that build, and they you either one have to pull the engine or the transmission, one or the other, to pull that plug out of the back of the engine, clean the threads off, thread seal it, or silicone it, one or the other. A lot of people are thinking it's rear main seals, and it's that plug the whole time. Just pulling a JB on you. I mean, I bet you with all the 3.5s and the 3.2 I've done, um, it's always been that plug. And if oil's coming from the front of the engine, uh, there's no VVTs in the front of that engine like GM has, so it's got to be the timing cover or valve cover. I know we had a Honda CRV come in with 500,000 miles on it, and we've traced down a few oil leaks on it, and I think we found our last one. Done the timing cover, oil pan, valve cover, obviously, but the oil filter adapter on the back side of the engine, those O-rings were so hard that it was like chipping stone away. But got those swapped out and cleaned everything up, and we'll see how it goes. This guy's delivers medical equipment and organs and things like that. So, oh yeah, I mean he's got a lot of miles on it. We've already done a timing chain. What's up, bro? Man, I needed you earlier. I got it figured out. I couldn't remember how to screen share stuff, but I found it. They supposed to be replaced every 100? Yeah, they are, but with the amount of miles he goes and how soon he does it, I bet you that the engine's only had 2 of them on there, and it's an actual chain, not a belt. So if it was something where he was, 100,000 miles every 5-6 years, yeah, it'd probably need a chain. It was probably stretched out real nice. But this case, I mean, he racks up 100K in no time. The dude never stops. Yeah, it just pops in. Junkyard D, what's going on, dude? Hey, we weren't talking bad about you. How's the 3D printing going? Yeah, he was gone all weekend. I bet he was fiending for that bed. Colleen was talking about my weather. It was his guilty conscience. Yeah, Jason just about got snowed in where they went. That was a treacherous ride home. Oh, had 3 RV furnace calls today and 3 more tomorrow. Oh, man. Oh, -4. Yeah, we were wind chill. We had negatives, but I think the coldest we got was like 4 degrees. But wind chill was like -14 or 16, something stupid. Made it okay, Flex. I know the Flexes always go good. Tell you about Rob's rods. Brian. Who are you? It's very expensive. Oh, what up, dude? How many was out of propane? You think your thermometer's broke? It says 35. Yeah, well, right now it's actually, I think we're in the 20s or 30s right now here. Yeah, we're 36 right now in Ohio. We charge by the millimeter. This is our tool guy that's about to leave us. He's going to have one more visit, and then he's rolling out for a while. He was about to ask Brian, though. That's why I had to ask. He is a troll, but he's a good troll. Isn't that right, Brian? None amount of propane. One was clogged, and the other had bad boards. Damn. Windy tomorrow. 70 mile an hour. Keep that shit. I think we're supposed to be up in the 40s tomorrow, and then 55 on Thursday, but rain. You had to troll a little bit, don't we all? Sending some colder temps across the freeway. Oh, damn. They're saying 59 on Thursday and rain, and then turning to sleet that night. Oh, man, it's going to be a fucking skating rink. Can't get new furnaces this time of year, and one of them needs replaced. Oh, crap. That sucks. Are they all pretty much the same? Did you see Vic was in here, Jason? There you go, Vic. Hope it's going well. 37 here right now. Going down to 33. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. There is a new company that finally upgraded. I need to go buy a few in the summer next year. Yeah. Yeah, I remember having to use my my little propane heater. We were hunting, and the guy's actual heater in his camper went out that we were sleeping in. We had to break out all the propane heaters, the infrareds, and everything else, and man, it sucked. It was miserable. And once it warmed up, you had to turn it down, and that was in the middle of the night, and it was hard to go back to sleep. And you had to get up at 4:30 a.m. to drink your coffee and get motivated to go up that freezing ass hill. Oh, they live in it full time. Shit. Don't have to worry about a snowstorm. Nope. Trying to get by with two gas for the, oh man. The units get hot in timeout. Speaking of middle of the night, we had someone get shot about a quarter mile away up behind this church called St. Helen, where we have they have fish fries and carnivals and all kinds of stuff. Hi. It was like 1 a.m. I got the alert. Let me say hi, everybody.
She's trying not to fall asleep.
She looks so tired.
She is. But I was going to let you see her.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, love
All
you.
right, love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Putting a new table together for die-cast and t-shirts. Had a rough week. Yeah, that's my grandbaby. Yeah, it was last night at 1 a.m. and a 20-year-old girl got shot, and they still don't know who she is. Hopefully they find out soon. But I got up and locked the door, and you never know what direction these guys are going. So I knew if he was going to get in the yard or something, Oscar'd bark. So made sure the door was locked. Well, Detroit's different, man. I mean, we're in Riverside. I mean, we're a suburb of Dayton, but we typically don't have that kind of occurrence around here. Yeah, my phone started going off in the middle of the night. And I was just like, why? Why can't everybody get along? No, dude, I typically don't worry about it. I mean, someone comes up and hears my dog bark, they think it's goddamn Godzilla. Yeah, you hear my dog bark, dude, and you want nothing to do with that. But, you know, I was aware of it, so I got up and made sure the door was locked. So, yeah, a mogwai. Then we come in and pet it first. Sometimes there are more shots fired way up north here, followed by Tannerite. Hell yes. I thought about getting some and making some little pill bottles because they go boom pretty good, but they're not like, you know, blowing the fridge door off a quarter mile away. Now, there's a spot probably a mile away from us that, knock on wood, we ain't heard nothing in a while. I think they cleaned it up, but it was a really rundown apartment complex, and man, there were shootings there all the time. That or nobody can afford ammo, something. I don't know. Lock my doors, leave the locked. Yeah. I normally have tools and stuff in my truck, so I always lock my cars. I've not had a window busted out in quite some time, but we have a rock quarry for a few miles. Yeah. If I could get hooked up with a couple of my old buddies, we could go over and shoot over on the base uh, shooting range, but I think they retired because I've not heard from them in forever. I worked on all their cars. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, typically I could leave my windows down, everything, and not worry about it. But probably, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago, I had left my windows down in my truck, keys in the ignition. Um, and you know, I asked Jason, man, we would pull up and shut the truck off and drop the keys on the floor or just go in the house and not worry about it. Well, someone got in my glove box and stole a whole magazine at 9 mil that was for my Smith and Wesson. And I'm like, why? Some bitches. But they didn't take the truck. The keys were right there in the ignition. We have a lot of oil and gas wells around us. So nice. Left my Toyota unlocked past couple nights so I wouldn't get frozen out. Yeah. Well, I don't anymore, Dan. You got to pay for a P.O. box. Yeah. I have left my keys in my truck many times. They can't drive. Yeah, it depends on what kind of booby trap it is. Some are, but ones that chop limbs off or heads or causes bodily harm, they're frowned upon. Thieves are retarded. They stole a bunch of my die cast out of my shop before. No name, but left my $800 furnace and all my tools. Wow. Well, I knew what you meant, Dan, but they're not illegal, but you're just not allowed to cause bodily harm. You could totally set up a taser thing and zap who opens your door or whatever, but just don't get hit. That's no shit, old Mac. That is no shit. Luckily, I think everybody at the shop knows how to drive sticks. We don't have to worry about that. I was the only one at AAA for a long time. It was funny. I made fun of them so much. I taught Caleb how to drive a stick. So the gray area of the bodily harm, if you catch them in your car, you can cause bodily harm, but you're not allowed to set a trap. So no James Bond anti-theft systems. But like a poisonous gas, no. Although, I mean, in some cases that would inject seed, ejectocito, cuz exploding car. Oh God. Oh, I mean, at that point, as long as they don't see an accelerant, then yeah, it was all the thief's fault. So, but like in Mechanic with, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, that was pretty sick. And Bronson was the best mechanic. That was I know Jason Statham did pretty good, but he was not Bronson. And Charles Bronson was a cool dude. That was, I think, one of my grandpa's favorite actors, along with Clint Eastwood, was Charles Bronson. We have a guy here on the news that is facing felony charges for shooting 2 porch pirates with his gun. Yeah, you got to be in the house. Yeah, I think you can do that. I think that's totally legal. Yeah, Eastwood and Bronson. I wasn't a big Chuck Norris fan. I liked his Invasion USA and stuff like that, but wasn't a huge Chuck Norris fan. Glitter bombs, oh my God, I loved it when that guy made those. And the one guy tried to sue him because of the fart spray wouldn't get out of his car. Oh, epic, 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 epic. Loved it. But shoot, the one with the iPhones as trackers, so they could go back and find it. I think the guy ended up making like 10 of those. That was so damn funny. The glitter bomb, fart spray, and everything. I think at some point they started charging the people with theft because they started following them or picking them up or something. I can't remember. I haven't watched any of that stuff in a while. I like the other ones where the guy, big old fat dude, goes up exploding packages with dog shit inside. Big old fat dude was climbing up the steps to take the package, and the guy stops him and says, "Why are you stealing that?" And he's like, "You know what? Just take it." I can't remember what the hell all he said. It was because it had food in it or something. You hungry? It's not food. I can't remember now, but it was hilarious. I do remember that someone put packages on the porch for the porch pirates that had dog shit in them, but they weren't exploding. Made them madder than hell, but that's okay. They deserve it. What do you want?
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, that was Elliot.
Oh, I threw it in here because it was on the floor out there and she was freaking out. It's gone.
Can't you bring me both of your cars?
All three of them, yeah. Show them. Pick them up and show them to them.
Yeah, I got it.
Good job.
There you go. Can you move this?
Colleen said, "Hi, Morgan." Say hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colin. Can you move this so I can move this to this side? I'm very sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, I missed.
Get it.
Oops.
Uncle Jason says hi. And a bunch of others. I'm losing. The funny car girl, yeah. Dakota's in here? Where is he?
Last one.
Hey, Dakota.
Hi, Dakota.
I
we'll get
like the
your
one
Papa had love.
where the FedEx girl beats the heck out of the guy
Oh.
with a baseball bat taking the
Yes.
package. Yeah. Use one of these. I think it was fake, but it was probably, yeah. No. Oh, what? Steal a package and fell through the porch. That was fake.
And Mogi, get Papa 11 so we can go night-night.
And Mom, I'm playing cars.
You can play with more cars tomorrow.
Yep, we'll do more tomorrow. Everybody, bye.
Bye.
Come on. So Papa night-night.
Night night. Love you.
It's gone, honey.
Oh. It's funny when she saw all three of them, she went, "Oh, there's more." Hmm. So what's everybody's plans? To keep your job. Yeah, that's a good thing. Stay warm. Yeah. That's all legit stuff. Eat, drink, and be merry. Yeah. That all sounds legit. Jason, I tell you how much weight was on Dad's trailer that got thrown out tonight? It was 1,820 pounds. I ain't doing shoot. She's in there now. It's okay. Yeah, 1,820 pounds was on that trailer. Me and Bobby went and emptied it tonight. I'm going to try to get the Kings Island Sunday night. Cool. I didn't know I might follow Mohawk's plan. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was guessing, 1,000 pounds, but yeah, there was a lot. It probably took us 25 minutes to clear it all off. So when my furniture comes in, almost a ton, yeah. It almost felt like I was pulling a car. But my furniture will be in like a week or so. I'm going to use Dad's trailer to go pick it up. And then springtime, if it doesn't need wood on it again, we've got other stuff we need to get rid of. The guy that was helping my dad clean up the yard and downstairs started bringing over a bunch of other things and was hiding it behind the shed. And now there's all of that we need to get rid of. All the furniture will not weigh as much. Does anybody know if snakes can move fast when it's 30 degrees out? No, they can't. Yeah, those dudes, when it gets cold, they go to sleep. They like 75, 80 degrees and they're active. Everything before that and after, no. Yes, dumbass Ronnie. Which he's in a what's that called? Some kind of home for addicts. Some kind of rehab place. He gets tested every single day, sometimes twice a day. And if he leaves, he gets tested as soon as he comes back. And if he comes dirty, he goes back to jail and loses his spot. Yeah, it is rehab, but it was called something else, like a halfway house or something. Yeah. So if he screws up while he's there, he loses his spot there and everything. So, but yeah, I threw a bunch of that shit on there. I'm like, it's not happening. The place he was at before he lost it, Trap House, yeah. He had this place just littered with shit that he said he was going to sell. So, good to know I have a shed I need to get into, but last time I went in, I found a 5-foot snake skin. And you're in Tennessee? Aren't you in Tennessee, Mohawk? I can't remember. I'd want to see what the end of the skin looks like to see if it had rattles on it. Yeah. Alabama. I mean, to be honest, I mean, you can still go out there, and if you, one, smell cucumbers, you know it's a copperhead. Two, if it's a rattlesnake, it's going to rattle on you. If it's a rat snake, they just run from you. And you can also spray a bunch of Hazard County, Georgia. Really? There's a Hazard County here? Nice. No rattles. It was round, but we do have copperhead, yeah. And black racers? I thought that was more like an out west thing. But you can go get some not cayenne pepper. What the hell was it? There's some kind of a spray you can get that irritates the shit out of their senses, and they just run off. It's kind of like a cayenne pepper or paprika spray. You'd have to look it up. Anything that smells spicy or like a Carolina Reaper spray of any kind, you can spray all that stuff down. You don't want to be in there for too long, but I think we've done that before. Pine snakes like to rattle their tails used to mimic rattlesnakes, but they're harmless. Well, that's cool to know. Rat snakes here. Yeah, rat snakes are nice. They typically just run from you. I've never had one strike me. Garter snakes, on the other hand, them bastards, those little bitty mouths bite hard. Let's see. Hazard County. Yeah, there's Kentucky. North Cal. Georgia. Red, white, and blue gun range. I didn't know they had to color them. Got color-coded gun ranges. Does a charter work? Chatter work on all? Garters aren't poisonous. No, they're not poisonous, but they bite hard. Left a little shoehorn like imprint of these tiny little teeth in my finger. Yeah, there's even a town there, Dakota. I see like 2 houses in about a 10-mile radius. Oh, there's a church. God dang, dude, that shooting range is big. If that's 1,000 feet, that's a 4,000 foot freaking shooting range. Well, where I looked up Hazard County, Georgia, it brought up Dixon Grove, Hazard, Sandy Hill, and then this badass shooting range. So there is such thing. Well, no, I know they're in yards, but by the legend I have right here showing me, 1,000 feet for this much in the picture. So I just lined it up with it and measured it, and it's a 4,000 feet. So, I mean, that's what? I mean, it's almost a mile. Was that 3/4 of a mile? The girl that was murdered this morning, I went to school with. Her name was Maddie Cordilla. Oh, wow. I do remember her. That sucks. Wow. 1320 is a quarter, so yeah, it's shy of that. Zoe just found it. Holy smokes. So yeah, the girl that was shot this morning at 1 a.m., Abby went to school with, and her name was Maddie Cardula. That sucks. But hey, Don, how are you? Corbin, Ohio stopped being a town. Okay. Yeah, it is a shame. Garters don't become venomous. They eat roaches and crickets and shit. So really, I mean, they can make you sick if you don't take care of it. Cutting up a hog of roadkill. Cool. Okay. Good way to spend the evening with your better half. I mean, dude, wild hog or wild boar sausage, I mean, is so good. We went to the meat market Saturday morning. They were mating with rattlers. Um, that's desperate. Um, hmm. Odd. I mean, typically the species didn't mix like that, but I guess stranger things have happened. Wow. Huge deer. seen car being dragging on flatbed. It was in the car before he got towed. Oh, it was a hog of a deer. Gotcha. Good one, Dakota. Mother Etcher trying to kill off mankind. You have any nuclear sites? The goat and a sheep can crossbreed. Does the same thing, isn't it? Just furrier. Google says it's not possible. Maybe the news guys wanted to scare us kids from playing with garter snakes. A shoat. Google's been wrong before. So can a donkey and a horse produce a mule? Geeps. Oh. I know they are, but I mean, they're pretty much the same. And it's not like a pygmy goat. There was Cordova nuclear plant near us. Hi, Danny. Oh, damn eyes are burning. About time for bed. We don't need another gyro in my best Tina Turner voice. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Ain't happening. Can't pay me. Well, you could pay me enough, but it still wouldn't sound good. But according to my internet research, a goat and a sheep rarely interbreed, and there's like only a few thousand recorded in existence. I don't think it would turn out any different than, yeah. Gage watching Jeff Dunham Christmas special for the first time. Oh God. First time I seen that, I think my gut hurt for a week from laughing. Gyro is really pronounced hero. So a sub? A henny. It's just gay. Thanks, Mohawk. I'm glad we clear that up. Oh, Jeff Dunham's an old Ford pickup. Cool. I know. It's just like when I watch Blazing Saddles. I know the movie so well. I love it. I mock the hell out of it. Euro? Gyro? Euro? What? Are you messing with me? Yes, I'm here. Watching Bachelor of Tom Hanks and the Snorting Donkey. I don't think I've ever watched that. Powder Blue Prius. But meh. Used to work for a Greek family. Yeah. He's still never seen Blazing Saddles. Oh my God. We'll watch it the night you guys come up for Christmas. We'll watch it. We'll be sure to turn the surround sound on when we listen to the fart scene. It's just a good thing it's not smell-o-vision. There were so many people that said that scene was so grotesque and disgusting it should have never been put on TV. There's so many more people think it's funny as hell. Cheap and Chong up in smoke. The very first boom. Oh, God blame it, God blame it. I said, boom. Farts aren't obscene as long as you don't smell them. Yeah, well, that a lot of people don't like Blazing Saddles. They say it should have never been aired. Where are all the white women at? Oh God, I love that movie. I'm going to go upstairs and turn it on. Kingpin? Probably. Those people are very weak. Yeah. Ate her baby food and some of my cheese from my tacos for dinner. She's sleeping now. Yeah, that was the very first Cheech and Chong I ever saw was Up in Smoke. Then I watched Cool Dreams and then whatever the other one was. And it wasn't as good as Up in Smoke. That weed covered freaking van is just epic. Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid. I'll have to look it up. I have to make sure. A Million Ways to Die in the Old West. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Nice Dreams, yeah. Things are tough all over. Oh. Doesn't sound familiar. But on that, It is after 10. I am whooped. I'm going to go put my ass in the shower and go to bed. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. It was fun as usual. And the fly scene and opening minutes of Once Upon a Time. Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Dakota. Tom, Dan, Colleen, everybody. I always love my Tuesdays. So keep it real, all that good shit. Have a good what's left of your week, as usual, and we will see you guys on next Tuesday. All right. I am not ready for the 2-hour drive to your house. Oh, you'll be fine. You're the one that moved out there, remember? You too, Mohawk. Later. Old Mac, I will. Definitely. I'll let you know how it comes out. All right. Later, everybody.